Mark, we are out exploring today. It's a beautiful day. We're right outside of Yuma. And where did I take us?
We are at the Center of the World Plaza in Felicity, California.
And we are going to see the center of the world today at this neat little landmark off of I-8, just about, 10 miles from Yuma?
10, 15 miles from Yuma.
And we're gonna let you see all the things that we see. We just had a trucker honk at us.
I think it's honking at you.
Oh, Mark is pointing to that building way out there in the distance. And that is what, Mark?
The center of the world.
Here we go. So there's going to be some interesting sights here at the Center of the World Plaza in Felicity, California. And the first site is the staircase that leads to nowhere. And what it says on the website is that a staircase from inside the Statue of Liberty. So we'll actually determine if that's the case when we go in the museum. But here's what we're seeing so far as we're walking around. It's a small little place. Looks like they have a website. See that big triangle in the distance? That's their website, www.centeroftheworld.us. So if this is center of the world, I'm not sure why they needed to add the U.S., but maybe they have something to close their website.
Apparently centeroftheworld.com was already taken.
Evidently. Well, there's only supposed to be one center of the world, and that building up there is supposed to be it. Inside, there's supposed to be a marker, and there's also the history of the world carved in granite. So as you can see, this is the museum, and then we'll go explore these granite structures, and I'm just so excited to walk up the stairs to the center of the world. Didn't know I was going to be doing that today. So there's a cool little tidbit. What is that saying here? Museum of History in Granite. And so this lays out the property with, off in the far distance is the point that they consider the center of the world. And over here is the museum. This is where you pay your entrance fee. So we're going to go and do that. Mark, what do you think about the weather and almost the end of April in Arizona?
Yes, it's very nice today. Ideal weather.
Absolutely beautiful.
Breezy in the 70s.
Could not ask for better weather. We've been here since November, and it's just really wonderful weather. I thought it would be a lot hotter. We had a little hot spell, but it cleared on up. So let's go check in at the museum. It's a contracted post office station.
They're the same, but they are individually made, so if you want to just picture them, different sizes.
This is a replica of Michelangelo's Hand of God, the Arm of God, pointing up to the pyramid and to mark the center of the world. This is a sundial. If I pan out here, you can get a better view of that. And actually, the staircase that we saw coming in, I said the Statue of Liberty. I meant to say this is a section of the staircase from the Eiffel Tower, staircase that leads to nowhere. So we're going to go check things out in the museum. This is where they have a emblem to mark the center of the world. You have to get in to see it from the back.
This is officially the center of the world. This was established, the Center of the World, in 1985 by the city of Felicity, and then different governing bodies around the world actually agreed with the city of Felicity and officially named it the Center of the World. And so we have a little picture of a poster in there that talked about how that came to be with a children's book, etc. But it's a very interesting thing. They've got the history of the world in granite, which has expanded over time. And so there are some really, I've been just seeing different sections here. Different people have actually paid to engrave the history of different parts of the world, different history of humanity. There's the arts, there's There's actually a United States Marine Corps Korean War memorial here, apparently, and so there's a lot of things carved in granite here, and they just keep expanding that as they can. It's really cool.
To give you some ideas, this is what they were engraving having to do with the Korean War.
Yep, these are Marines.
Marines.
That died in the Korean War.
Yep. We're not going to show it all, but just to give you an idea, this is very expansive.
This section is some history of the French Foreign Legion, which is an interesting thing. That was a group of volunteers, legionnaires, that when France was expansive and in colonial power, they were on the front lines of expanding France.
And just look at the detail
it's very,
of the engraving in this. This was just amazing.
It is.
So fabulous. Especially look at this complete slab here. I mean, that's very intricate artwork there.
It is.
How surprising that our little fun day trip today brought us to this. I was not expecting this,
No.
based upon my quick Google search of something fun and interesting to do right outside of Roma. So this next slab is Animals of the World to the right, Oceans of the World to the left. And they had kids come out and dedicate this in early 2000s, I believe is what it said on the recording. This whole slab
section,
of this whole section of this information. Wow. This is really cool. This would be a great field trip for teachers to take kiddos out on that are here in Yuma, whatever school district feeds into Felicity. Very cool. And that is a replica of the Liberty Bell that you can chime. So this set is the history of humanity. Okay, so this side's the Magna Carta forward, Crusades over here, Genghis Khan,
Maya civilization.
the 100 Years War. Very cool. What do we have over here? We have a lot of arts over here.
Stuff, yes.
It's just absolutely the Mona Lisa. The Crucifixion, the Last Judgment, the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, the Last Supper. And again, this is all being carved into this granite. The detail is just simply amazing in my opinion. Here's some more on this side over here. The Renaissance, Holy Night. Goes into more detail about the history. We've got the 17th century, Elizabeth I, the Spanish colonial empire, the Ottoman Empire. Really fascinating. I honestly think you could spend the entire day here. If you're a history buff, I think this would be a great place for you. Evolution of man. One of the things that I love about going out exploring, like just picking something on a whim, is you really never know what you're going to see, even in a very small town that you may never have heard of before, or somewhere right outside where you're spending a lot of your time. You just never know what you're going to see. And that's what I love about places like this. This is a history of language, I believe. Isn't that very, very cool? Okay, well, we're heading up there to that church. We're excited. Barely hear the interstate from here. But there's I-8. Yeah. Landscape. Give you an idea.
Interesting. This is just a big pile of dirt, and
Yep.
it doesn't erode very much at all because there's no rain out here. This just doesn't rain. They get 2 inches a year.
Yeah. Mountains all around us here in Arizona, down in the Yuma area. So pretty. Couldn't ask for a nicer day. We're gonna make the trek up those stairs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are buried right here.
Well, here we are at the church here at the Center of the World Park, and if you like our content, make sure and like our channel and subscribe would even be better. Like our post here, but till next time, we'll see you down the road.